Hello Speedway, my name's Tim Gropp. I'm the Economic Development Director for the town. We're here this evening to talk a little bit about some infrastructure improvements that are going to be taking place here over the next, hopefully, 6 months, revolving around 25th and High School Road. If you've seen a Speedway Redevelopment Commission meeting over the last couple of years, you've heard us talk about the 2500 High School Road project. That's this area right on the interstate, right off of Crawfordsville Road and High School. As part of that project, we're able to take care of an intersection problem that has been plaguing Speedway for quite a long time now here at 25th and High School. So this area will become part of the new entrance to the development. So working with Indianapolis, this has been an F-rated intersection for quite some time. F-rated meaning at peak hours, the intersection fails to be effective and move traffic. So our hope is with these new infrastructure improvements, we're able to raise this up to a B or even an A, depending somewhat on what the final users are in the development. So with that being said, we're also going to be doing some improvements, just restriping along Crawfordsville Road. We've heard a lot of desire to have a dedicated right-hand turn lane. Part of working with Indianapolis, we were able to have them, as part of the Crawfordsville Road repaving, also restripe this area to leave the lanes that are dedicated going east-west, but include a new dedicated right-hand turn lane. So we hope that actually gets done sometime this fall. But that'll be an improvement for east-west traffic. But the main part of this development is the improvements at 25th and High School. So we wanted to take this opportunity to take a look at the design of the intersection, answer a few questions that we've been getting, and just give you a visual of what the new intersection is going to look like. Again, we hope to have this intersection functional and ready to go by essentially race time next year in May. So as it currently sits, 25th Street dead ends to High School Road, which is a north-south corridor that is controlled by Indianapolis. By making this the new main entrance to the 2500 High School Road development, we're able to improve this intersection and help traffic flow in the area. We looked at a couple different options, both being a signalized intersection as you see presented, as well as a roundabout option. The roundabout option didn't make a lot of sense in this case for several reasons. One, it's about $2 million more to build the roundabout in this area. It also would have us acquire several properties. We'd have to eliminate a couple of these houses along Schoolwood to make it feasible. It would also completely cut off Schoolwood in the design. So in addition to all these reasons, the roundabout option would also fail at peak times due to its proximity to what's called a regulated intersection. Crawfordsville Road and High School Road being a regulated intersection, which means controlled by a traffic signal. So at peak hours, the traffic would most likely back up into the roundabout, causing it to fail and not being an effective traffic control system. So we focus more of our effort on the design for a signalized intersection, which we think is going to make a significant difference in this area. To walk through the design a little bit and point out some of the details, so this area right in here is the new entranceway into the development of 2500 High School Road. As you can maybe see on this diagram, it kind of goes through the current Circle K property. They will be moving here as part of this development. From there, you have signals at each of the four corners. These areas here that are shaded a little bit are the new dedicated turn lanes that are buffered by the new medians, which are in yellow here. So there's a current median that goes from Crawfordsville Road to this. We will connect it in and go all the way to the intersection, so no cross traffic can go in that area. There are current crossings here now, and then as part of the design, we will have additional pedestrian crossings in the intersection as well. The same thing here to the north. The dedicated turn lane is here. El Rodeo will stay where they're at. They will have a right in, right out here, but then cross traffic will not be able to get across due to the new median here in yellow, the dedicated turn lane. Again, we will have you can see right here, we'll actually have a crossing right here and a crossing right here. And then there will not be one here just due to the volume. These are a little safer crossings, so you'll have to go in a kind of an L here. But that's the basic layout. Couple things to point out here. So along with the improvements on Crawfordsville Road, we will be installing some new equipment that allows both Crawfordsville and High School to communicate with the new signals. So as traffic fluctuates, the timing of the signals will be able to be in sync because the two signals will be talking to each other through a fiber cable down High School Road. Secondly, we've added these new medians through here for two purposes. One, to eliminate safety concerns. There's a lot of accidents. This is a heavy accident intersection. It's caused a lot of concern over the last 5 years. Into the beginning of 2019, we've had 69 traffic accidents there, which is about 13 per year, with about 4 happening at the beginning part of this year through May when we have data collected. We want to eliminate some of those risky moves, pulling out, trying to get left. But also these medians are going to provide for the dedicated turn lanes, both westbound into the development and southbound or eastbound onto 25th Street. So we create dedicated turn lanes on High School Road. We create medians that will help with the safety aspects as well as help control the traffic flow. And we end up with a much more functional intersection than there's today. All of the signals will have dedicated turn arrows on them. So when you're on 25th Street and you want to turn south onto High School Road, you will now have a arrow that allows you to get on there versus what currently is nothing to allow you out, just waiting on traffic. So again, a much safer way to get out onto High School Road than there's today, and should allow a lot more traffic to flow through there, preventing these significant backups. So one of the major changes that people will need to get used to, and it's just an aspect of the design and the safety aspects, is Schoolwood will now become a ride-in, ride-out only. They will not be able to turn left or south onto High School Road out of Schoolwood. We know that'll be a little bit of a change specifically for the neighbors in that area, but this is necessary just due to the proximity of this new intersection. It really causes a lot of safety concerns for them coming out of there, as well as with the new turn lane, that wouldn't be an available route anymore. But we feel that in the long run, this is a much safer intersection and better traffic flow for the whole area. So we're excited about this improvement. We hope to have bids back on the overall infrastructure for the new development by October 22nd. We hope to then be able to close on the property on around November 14th or somewhere mid-November. And then hopefully we start seeing relocation of IPL lines, AT&T work, all the utility work that needs to be happening. And then we'll turn over for infrastructure to be hopefully completed by, again, race time or the end of May in 2020. From that point, the new parcels that are developed in the site will be turned over to new tenants that we can hopefully announce in the next few months. And we'll see the development take shape and form throughout all of 2020. We're really excited about this development. It'll change the entranceway to Speedway, and we hope that you're excited as well, both for the development and for the improvements at this difficult intersection. We plan on putting these renderings up on our website. You can always contact our office, www.speedwayindiana.com. My phone number is 317-240-1315, or you can email me at tgrop@speedwayin.gov.